Good morning. Actually, it's good afternoon. And I was just going to start talking about how much better my brain is. Do you like my background? Hi, I'm Chrissy Taylor from New Zealand. Some of you know me, some of you don't. Some of you like me, some of you don't. What you see is what you get with me. But I've just been revamping my whole social media stuff. Um, why? Because I'm kind of changing tack a bit. Okay. Um, I've been talking crypto for a while and I love it. That's not going to change. Absolutely love it. And if you're wondering what that is behind me, it says be unstoppable. Okay. I'm a great believer of being unstoppable. Now, I have no idea where this message is going to go. I could get into all sorts of little avenues down here because that's the way I roll. But right, where was I? Crypto. Yes, I'm still into crypto. Don't have an issue with it. Think it's absolutely amazing. There's a place for it. But I also am aware that it is a long burn. You're not going to make money overnight with crypto. You've got to be patient. You've got to be smart. Okay. I'm on an amazing crypto platform, which gives me a daily income. Fantastic. But at the moment, it's small. It will grow. It's like anything, isn't it? You plant a seed and it will grow. But in the meantime, I've got to be super practical. Okay. I'm always very passionate about what I do in life. And it's important to me that I do things that really get me excited. Over the last 6 months, I've had all sorts of stuff going on. Maybe I don't like to blame it on anything. Okay. Maybe it's, that C word that, happened kind of a few years ago. It's affected a lot of people. I've got out of that rabbit hole. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I don't want to focus on the shit that's happened. I want to focus moving forward on the good stuff. Okay. So the last few months, though, pulled me right down, really close to a nervous breakdown, major stress and anxiety, partly because I was down the rabbit hole worrying about things that I couldn't change. Lots of things going on, and I know that I'm not unique. I do also know that I know myself well enough not to do anything stupid, and I knew that I had to reach a place of, deep down low. I feel like that was the universe basically making me stop. I was overdoing it. I was burnt out. I was absolutely knackered, and I got myself to a place where I couldn't actually function. I would eventually get up by lunchtime most days, have a cup of coffee, have something to eat, usually just toast and marmalade or toast and jam. Then I'd go and sit in this wonderful lazy boy recliner, watch Netflix until probably midnight, and then rinse and repeat. My brain was just not functioning. I couldn't speak to anyone. Call it what you like. I'm not into labels. I don't give things labels. All I will say is that it was a freaking nightmare that I had to recover from. So I ended up having to learn to be kind to me. If I'm not kind to me, if I don't look after me, then everything around me just is not very pleasant. So I've learned a lot in the last 6 months. Then it felt like my whole world was in limbo. I had stopped living. I was just barely surviving, but I carried on. I've always had this thing onwards and upwards. Be unstoppable. Be unstoppable. That has been my tagline this year. And I've made sure that I have been unstoppable. I've been slow. I've been bloody slow to standstill slow, but still nothing will stop me from rising back up again. Hence the big fire with the heart behind me. I've learned to love myself. I've learned to take care of myself. Finally, at the tender age of a lot, over 60 and some. I'm tipping over towards the 7 this year, closer. Yeah, anyway, let's not even go there on age. I have a duty to myself to look after myself. This year was a hell of a shock for me. It would have been very easy to fade into becoming this toddery old lady, and I'm not ready for it. Okay. It's my duty to look after myself because I have a 23, almost 24-year-old son who I absolutely, I'm going to cry now, who I absolutely adore. I don't want him to have to lose, he might want to lose his mother. Don't you? Sorry if he's watching this. He doesn't. I know he doesn't. But I don't want him to have to go through that loss for a very long time. My mum was around until last year. She passed away just before her 100th birthday. Just before, 3 months before. It broke my freaking heart. So I don't want my son to have to feel that before I get to 100. Okay. So it's my responsibility. Look at me. What a big sook I am. Welcome to my world. But no, it is my responsibility to look after my health and wellness. And I've found something to help me do it. I'm sick of dieting. I love my food, can't diet, just over it. And even when I have tried to detox and diet, guess what? I put it all on and more. You know, the fat brings its mates with it, and all of a sudden, Chrissy's even bigger again. That's what happens when you're postmenopausal. I think I've been postmenopausal since I had Aiden at 42. I think I went straight into menopause, and I've just had all those years dealing with all that crap. Yeah, anyway, moving swiftly on. So, dieting for me just isn't an option because it doesn't work. You know, I've done many diets over the years. Have you heard of the pineapple frickin' diet? don't even go there. It was horrible. Now I can't even face pineapple. It's like, you know. But I've tried them all. I've tried the Atkins diet, every fad diet that's come up. I've tried fasting. Yeah, that's stuffed up my metabolism even more. So I don't really understand the biology of what goes on in our bodies. I've got common sense and I know how my body feels, but I don't know the science behind everything. I do know that there's so many additives and preservatives and all sorts of crap in food today that are very unhealthy for us. So that's become an interest of mine. Now someone's going to phone me. Isn't that just typical? I'm going to have to decline that. Sorry, Veronica. I'll get back to you. I don't normally do that, but look, I'm in the flow here and I've got a message to put across. So before I gabble on too long, as you can gather, there's been a lot going on. Hate diets, don't work. Okay. And if you haven't discovered that yet, oh my goodness me, wakey, wakey, because diets ain't going to work. You've got loads of visceral fat going on here, around here, lots of it, and on the tops of your legs and up here and everywhere. Okay. Visceral fat is poison. It's bad for us. It can kill us. Okay. It is the cause of so many huge issues that we do not want to have to experience. You know, diabetes, dementia, you name it, visceral fat is our worst damn enemy. It ain't going to go through diets. Forget about trying to lose weight, because do you know what will happen? Your muscles will completely disappear. You're losing muscle. So your scales are not your best friend. Chuck them out the window quickly, okay? I've learned so much about this in the last few weeks. There is a cheat's way. Call me a cheat, judge me. I don't give a shit. I'm past caring. My mum taught me to cheat at cards. I'm a great cheat. In fact, have you ever played Cheat's version of Monopoly? Bloody amazing. Bloody amazing. It is so much fun. Anyway, besides, what have I got here? You can't see it properly because I've got this background thing on, and that's okay. It's a blue box. Inside this blue box are my cheats. I've only got 2 left in this box. I've got some more coming. Oops. There you go. Little squeezy things that you squeeze into a drink. It can be coffee. I had mine in my coffee this morning. Stick it in water. I usually take one at night, and I usually have it either in a glass of water or a tiny little shot of cranberry juice. You can pop it in your alcohol. If you like a tipple before you go to bed, or if you like to have a beer, whatever it happens to be, pop it in there. There's no flavor, there's no smell, there's no something else. Taste. No, I said taste. There's no taste. There's no color, no color. So you can put it in any drink and it's not gonna impact on it at all, but it is going to flick a switch on your metabolism, and it's going to kick off a fat burning process for 9 hours. So tell me, how many people watching this go and jump into an ice bath for an hour or 20 minutes or 5 minutes? Or if it was me, the toe would go in and I'd be out of there. This is the equivalent of what an ice bath can do. So, am I going to cheat? Would I choose this, or would I choose an ice bath? Yeah, right. I think most people, yeah, crazy. There's no way in hell I'm going to jump in a bloody ice bath. I won't even go in the sea. It's too damn cold for me. And that's when it's warm. So, yes, I'm going to cheat. I am definitely going to cheat, because in the last 4 weeks that I have been taking this, I've gone down a clothing size. My muscle tone is actually returning and my fat is burning. I'm a poet. Anyway, it's worth a try. You are going to want to know about this. If no one has showed you this little magic sachet, you need to know about it. If someone has shown you, and you are thinking, oh, what's this? Go and flipping well try it. Seriously. Because you will thank yourself, your future self will thank your now self, your present self, your family will thank you. Well, most of them will, some might not. You can take years off your life. Now, there's a disclaimer. There is a disclaimer that goes with this. All we can do is say that it will burn fat. Okay, we can't tell you that it will do anything else, so I'm not even going to say it on here. If you want to know more about it, you reach out to me personally and I'll tell you the effects it's had on me, and it's been absolutely life-changing. I've gone from being on antidepressants and suffering the side effects. I've got a tremor. I will tell you this. I've got a tremor. I've had it since I was about 12 years old. I deal with it. A lot of people I see nowadays have got a tremor. We're told that it's an essential tremor. What's freaking essential about a tremor? Honestly, nothing. But the doctors tell you there's no cure for it. It's hereditary. You can't do anything about it. I won't take no for an answer. You know what? That antidepressant that I was on no, I wasn't on it for 4 weeks. Yes, I was. Oh, I can't remember. I think I took it for 4 weeks. My tremor got so bad, people thought I had Parkinson's. It was awful. I was so embarrassed. And it wasn't just my hands tremoring. It was like everything was just tremoring, and it was horrible. I took a conscious decision to stop taking my antidepressants on the first day I took this gem. My tremor has almost stopped. Not quite, it's still there. I have moments, it's still there, but it has reduced hugely. Okay. Is it connected? Well, make your own mind up. Okay. That's it. That's all I'm going to say right now. If you want to hear more, find out more, how do you get hold of these? Seriously, would do yourself a favor. Absolutely, do yourself a favor. They are affordable. You don't have to go and spend $1,000 bloody on something that might not work. These are affordable. They will set you up for a long, wonderful life. I have no doubt of that. This, in my opinion, and the opinion of a few others, is a gift from God. Humanity needs this right now, like no other time. There was a reason that when it was discovered in the 1950s, the world did not need it. It needs it now. Give me a shout. Have a great day. See ya. Bye. Next time I do one of these things, I'll have a different background maybe. I keep changing it. See ya. I've got to hang up now and I can't think where. How do you stop video? Chrissy, how do I stop the video? There it is. I'm really techie. Have a good day.